guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a really natural, pretty, glowy, and fast hair and makeup look. So I wanted to figure out kind of a hair and makeup routine that worked for me if I was going to be by the beach or by the pool or on a vacation. So this is what I came up with, and I'm excited to show you what I found worked. And this is just literally the easiest thing to do. It can take you like 5-10 minutes once you get it down and you have all your products. And there's no foundation, so this is a super natural look that your skin is gonna shine through with. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started. So let's get started. I'm first starting off with a bunch of serums and oils. This is gonna be a mostly like cream liquid look because I want it to be super glowy and natural. So what I've been using lately are these kind of tanning oils for your face. This is from Soleil. This is a Daily Sunless Tanning Serum, and then this one's from Tan Luxe Super Glow Hyaluronic Self Tan. Basically, every day that I'm doing makeup, I like to put these serums on just to kind of keep the color as much as possible. I used to have like a plate that I would mix my products on, but I broke it, so I've just been using like the top of a candle and I just wipe it down. So I'm just gonna mix this together a little bit. Honestly, with this look, I mostly use my hands. I think it just blends it all better, but you know, whatever your preference is. But as you can see, it puts a little bit more color into my skin, so it keeps the flow of like my self-tan to my face. And also I really like to use hydrating serums and oils on my skin because I have really dry skin when I'm doing my makeup. So this is like a 2-in-1. It just, cause like even just like this, I feel better. Like I can go down to the pool or whatever. So of course, if you're gonna be outside in the sun, this is the sunscreen. This is the Sonia Dakar face shield. So I'm just gonna put the SPF on my hand and apply to my face. All right, so now that we have a pretty good base, we're gonna start with the kind of foundation. I'm just gonna go in with this iconic London Illuminator. I'm just gonna put it where I would normally contour first. A little bit of this goes a long way actually, so, you know, be careful. And I'll just use my fingers to kind of blend that in. See, as you can tell, like, it's intense. This also is just bringing some more color into my face, and it's contouring and bronzing me up without being too dramatic, still staying glowy. So I'll just take my beauty blender. This is the Real Techniques one, which I really, really like. And I kind of just go all over. Like, this is really supposed to be blended into your skin, like for this look, so kind of go crazy with it, but when I do apply it, I try to put it right here, because I do want some sort of contour. Okay, so now I'm gonna do concealer. So I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This color is Light 2.2. So I like to get concealer that's a little bit more yellow, I find. It just kind of balances out the other products that I use because I use a lot of blush and like red tones. So I'm just gonna put that underneath my eye. I'll just do lightly in all the other spots I normally put my concealer if I'm doing full glam, but just more natural. I'm just gonna use my finger to blend that in at first, and then if I need my beauty blender, or Real Techniques blender, I'll go in with that. This just is gonna brighten up my eyes and correct whatever of the bronzer illuminator got towards the middle of my face. So now for more glow, I'm gonna use this Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. So this is in She's So LA. So there's a cream color here and then, you know, a powder one. I actually watched a makeup tutorial from Patrick Ta and he used this. And so literally the next day I went to Sephora and I got it and I've been loving it. This specific color, it's really nice because it's a mixture between like blush and bronzer, which kind of helps everything blend and you can use less products to get the same look. I usually use like this kind of brush. This is from Rare Beauty and I'm going to just put it in the cream and start applying this like you would your normal like cream bronzer. I kind of just blend it like onto my cheeks too because like I said, it's kind of like a blush. I mean, it actually is a blush. I'm just using it as contour. And then just a little bit on my nose. This is a stippling brush that I use just sometimes to blend out cream products. Now for blush. Also a cream. So this is from Fenty Beauty. This is in Daiquiri Dip. So I've really, really been loving this. It looks crazy because I have like brush hairs in it, but it's a good one. It's a good one, brand new. I got these at the same time and I've been loving them. So you can use your fingers if you want. I do like for touch-ups, but I'm just gonna use this kind of foundation brush and paint this on my cheeks. I really like a crazy bright blush, and I always use something super dramatic because it doesn't like show up that way. And since I already have bronzer, like I don't need anything muted. Like we can go all out with her. But as you can tell, when it goes on, it just looks like literally a natural like flush from the sun. And then I bring a little bit, you know, over my nose here because that gives a sun-kissed, little bit of a sunburn vibe. And like to make your nose super pink, it looks pretty cute. I'm a fan, especially if you're not trying to have like a perfect contour, since that's not the look that we're doing. Just go ahead and make that nose all blushed up. And now I'm gonna use some powder to set the parts that need to be set. I don't wanna put it all over because I wanna keep the glow, but it's definitely like way too greasy to be going out like this. I have been using this universal blotting powder from Fenty Beauty as well, just because it is super like natural and it's gonna be easy to touch up as well. But you know, that's just one option, something I've been using, but I just got a new Laura Mercier translucent powder and you know we love her. So I'm gonna use her today. So I just take a little brush, something kind of fluffy, and I'll put this underneath my eyes. I'll do this around my mouth and my nose because that gets red, and like if you're drinking things or eating, you know, you kind of want that to stay. So it's basically the T-zone is what you're gonna be powdering. But also, this could be different for everyone. If you have a different skin type than me, you might need more powder places. I always make a mistake of over powdering and I don't realize it until like I'm done with the full look. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I wish there was more dewiness. So even if it seems like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can leave the house like this, just wait until the very end to go all out and then you can add more. Like it's hard to take away the powder. After I do that, I kind of lost some of the blush, so I'm just gonna go back in and add more. Now, I got a brand new sparkly bronzer. If you guys have watched my makeup tutorials before, or like pretty recently, you'll know that I am a fan of the sparkly bronzer. It's like a must-have part of my routine. It's like, if you do a lot of sculpting with like matte bronzers, it can look kind of flat and like, I still wanna be bronzed and sculpted, but I don't wanna lose that glow, so I use something like this. This one is from Fenty Beauty as well. This is glazed. And this is a little bit intense, like a little bit too pigmented for what I use it for, but I make it work. I just blend it out. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. This one is from Sigma. This is the F29. And I just kind of dab that in there, tap off the excess, and then I have to use a really light hand because like I said, it's pretty pigmented. And then I'll just go over all the places that I wanna sculpt out and bronze the perimeter of my face. And it just like gives such a pretty highlight. Ah, I love it. And then I'll use this to just blend everywhere else and make it all flow. I feel like I just keep losing the blush, and this happens every time I do this look because I'm blending so much with other products. So I'm gonna use a powder blush on top of that. This is the Rosy Glow 001 from Dior. And like I said, I use these bright, intense colors, and this has been my go-to favorite blush for honestly years now. As you can tell, like this is destroyed. I'm taking this and I'll use this blush and just kind of add that on top. I'm actually like sweating because I'm underneath all these lights right now, so I'm gonna put more powder, but normally it's not that much of an issue. I'm honestly gonna skip the highlighter because we use that shimmery bronzer, which is a highlighter actually, so I don't think we need it. If I skip the shimmery bronzer or my face just is more matte, then I will use a more natural highlight, which I don't have with me right now, but I've been using this Pat McGrath one because it's just pretty subtle. It's not like intense shimmer on your face, which I just feel like would be a little bit unnatural for this look. What's great about this look and this technique is that you can be super messy with it, and it's easy to blend because it's all cream product and it looks natural and glowy and perfect. Now I'm gonna move on to eyebrows, and I'm so excited to show you this product. I've been obsessed with it. This is the Rare Beauty Brow Harmony. So this end has this gel that is super great. It really gives you like those soap brows or laminated brows. And then the other end has a pencil. So I don't use this all the time. I use this pencil side when I'm actually doing like a full glam look because I might need to fill it in a little bit more. But for this natural summer lounging vibe, I just use this gel. So I'm just gonna brush upwards with my brows, up and out. And as you can tell, like, it looks amazing. I'm obsessed with this. It just coats your brows like in the best way. And the way that this brush is, if you do get it on your skin, it just looks like a hair stroke. So it's definitely one of my favorites right now. So I'm just gonna do the other side. And I'll just clean up a little bit. I got extra stuff. Okay, cool. So now is basically just mascara. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I don't have a waterproof mascara on me right now, but that's usually what I would use if I was really gonna be by water. But this is the Lancome Lash Idol. I've been really liking this one actually. I think it does a really great job. If I want to do a little bit extra, if I feel like my eyelashes are not looking their best, which they honestly look pretty good right now, I will just add some black liner to my tight line. I would recommend this Marc Jacobs one because I feel like it stays really well. This is a gel and you're gonna definitely want that. So I'm just gonna take this and tight line. And that just kind of gives your lashes a little fuller of a look without like looking like you're wearing eyeliner, so it's great. As for lips, it's really what I'm feeling. Like if I feel like a lip just will complete my look and make me feel confident, then I'll do lip liner and just do my lips as normal. But what I have been doing for this vibe is taking the cream blush and putting it on my lips. So I'm just gonna push this into my lips. If you have any extra, you can put it on your nose and your cheeks. It's coming together. That's pretty much it. I'll put some like lip balm on top of it. I usually use Aquaphor. Don't have that on me right now, but I'm just gonna put some of this Blistex on. And basically that's the makeup. It's super natural, but it is so gorgeous and glowy and like you're still ready to take a photo for Instagram. Basically what this look was made around. I'm just gonna set my whole face with the Professional Super Setter Spray. Because it is creamy, we definitely want it to like stay as much as possible. Yeah, so that's the makeup. I have been loving it. It's so easy once you get the hang of it, once you get your products that you love and you know work well for you. So I'm gonna show you also super quick way that I do my hair. So there's a few products that I use depending on where my hair is at. So first is if my hair is wet, I'll use this Kendra Curl Glaze Mousse. I'll just put some in my hands and I'll put it in the roots. I'll scrunch it up like this. This is really nice for it to air dry. It just like keeps a little bit of wave because as you can tell, this is my natural hair. It has like slight curve to it. So this will just enhance it more and especially if you're gonna be in water. But this is the Dessous Texturizing Wave Spray. It's the easiest, like just throw it in and you know that you'll be pretty good. The mousse has more of a hold to it. So when your hair dries, it will feel a little bit harder, not as soft. So I guess it says you can do this on dry hair, but I usually use it on my damp hair. I'll just spray it in the ends and let my hair air dry like that. But for where my hair is at right now, which is dry, hasn't been touched by heat, and clean, I use this Bumble and Bumble BB Curl Reactivator. So if you use these products for on your wet hair and it dries and maybe your hair falls flat after a while, spraying this in will just bring it back to life. So I'll show you how it works. I'll just like spray throughout and then, you know, do this little thing with the ends when you're trying to give some texture to it. So that's kind of it. Like I know it probably looks crazy on camera, but it's just natural and amazing in person. Ta-da! So that is basically my super quick, easy, natural summer makeup look and hair to get ready with me. This is what I do anytime I don't want to do full glam, but I still want to look glowy and great and picture ready. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my clothing brand because we have a bunch of new drops and you will be able to get some new amazing stuff for summertime. Let me know what you think of this. If you try it out, send me a photo on Twitter or Instagram. And thanks for watching. Bye.